Geeks, Max's Abuses here, and today's video is going to be something a bit more serious. Um, Today's video is whatever happened to Overwatch. Whatever happened to me playing it on the channel and competitive series, and here's what happened, guys. Alright? The real reason why I just haven't been playing the game competitively and for YouTube, even though my Overwatch videos have been trending, or as trending as I can get for a channel as small as mine. Which I'm not like whining or complaining about that, saying I have a small channel. Don't take it like that. The reason why I'm not playing competitive for YouTube currently is not because of the widely popular thing that people said that Season 5 was cancer and all that stuff about people being cancerous and throwers and all that garbo. Like, I'm not saying that people weren't cancerous, but just saying that that's not the reason why I'm not playing. The real reason is because of fear. And let me explain. So there's something going on with me that makes me afraid to play competitive. Like I said, not because I'm afraid of people being toxic, but because I'm afraid of failure. I have this thing where I fear failing, okay? I fear failure, and I fear deranking, most of all. I fear having my rank that I worked hard for stolen from me because I did poorly. That's my biggest fear for playing games like Overwatch. I want to do well. I have what I didn't realize until recently, but I have a super competitive nature. And while that could be considered a good thing sometimes, it's a bad thing because I always want to win. And while, yes, it is important to always strive and play like a winner, it's not good because I'm scared of losing. Because if I lose, I get in this really foul mood and or get super down. I'm scared of deranking, most importantly, as it has happened to me in the past. I made it to gold on console, and then I deranked back to silver. I was so sad and distraught about that, and I couldn't play competitive for a few days after that. It was bad, guys. So yeah, I'm not scared of playing against toxic people. Okay, I've been toxic quite a few times myself, just not towards people in chat. Like, I'm not being abusive in chat or anything. I'm just like being salty in real life, just yelling at the screen or whatever. I think everybody does that. But it's not because it's because, like I said, I'm afraid. I am scared to death of failure. Especially like in places like school, where I'm a pretty good student. I'm straight A's, B's student, right? I get good grades, I do well, and I have a reputation to uphold. So if I get a grade that's subpar, I get depressed about it for a few days, just thinking about, oh my gosh, I did something wrong. Right? It could be like early signs of depression, I don't know. But what I do know is that it's bad, I don't like it, and it's not a good personality trait. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody to get this upset about something. It's just not worth it, guys. No matter what it is, don't let it get to you. I'm trying to fight through it personally, and I feel like I'm starting to get the upper ground again, but whenever I do, I still have that fear deep down in my gut of failing. Deep down in my gut, I just fear failure academically, in games like Overwatch or CSGO. CSGO in particular, because that's the game I have more hours in. I have 200 some hours in Overwatch, in CSGO. And I've made it to Silver 3. That's my highest ever. Yet I deranked all the way down to nothing. And let me tell you, that was one of the lowest moments in all of my gaming career. I felt awful about it because I let not just myself down, but I let my team down. And you know what hurts more than letting yourself down? Is hurting other people. It's making people feel disappointed in you. It's failing the people who you want to impress. That's what hurts more than failing yourself. And let me tell you, I failed my team. I failed a lot of teams I played on. And it's not because I'm like trying to go down to the lower level so I can work my way back up again or play against lower level people. I'm not in bronze on PC because I purposely went from a higher rank and purposely let myself derank down to there. It's because I screwed up. And that hurts. And having the criticism of your team on your back saying, hey, you screwed up bad. You screwed us all over. That is something that hurts down to my core. And maybe I'm getting too emotional about me sucking at video games. But it hurts to know that I let somebody down, regardless if it's in real life or in a video game. Because I'm an overachiever. And I want to make people happy. I want to do well in things. Not necessarily video games just by itself, but video games too, because that's what I do. That's pretty much my life other than school. Right now, it's video games. That's what I'm passionate about. That's what I like doing. And when I'm playing games competitively, and it's important to focus on team play, and I let somebody down that way, that hurts. And that's why I don't play competitive Overwatch for you guys anymore, because not just because I'm afraid of letting my team down, I'm afraid of letting you down. Okay? I want to impress people, I want to make people happy, and I want to make people say, oh, this guy's pretty good at what he does. I want to watch him do more because I enjoy his content. I want to let people enjoy my content. I want to make content that people will enjoy. And if I make I feel like if I make a shoddy video of me just sucking at playing games like Overwatch or CSGO or whatever, I feel like that's a letdown to you folks. And that is the last thing on earth I want to do. As for the last year, while I haven't had the best reception on YouTube, I have felt like I've made a small impact. And it's that makes me feel good, that I'm actually making somewhat of a difference. And to disappoint the audience that I have, that would break me. And I don't want to break myself. I don't want to disappoint people. I don't want to disappoint you people. You guys are like friends to me, okay? I have a small enough audience at this point, which I like, actually. I like having a small audience because that means, hey, I can be more personal towards people because I have enough people where I can name them all by name. And that's something that makes me smile. But I don't want to disappoint you guys. I don't want to hurt you. Or not hurt you. But I don't want to disappoint you. I don't want to make you guys be like, this guy sucks. Why did I ever consider subscribing to begin with? That's something that will burn me down. Is if I hurt my subscribers. I want to be the best YouTuber I could possibly be. And I want to make people happy. I want to make people smile. Whenever they hear me say, hey, what's going on, geeks? Max the Beast is here. They feel happy. They're like, hey, this guy I like. I want to continue watching his stuff because I enjoy it. He makes me happy. I want to be an entertainer. I'm wired that way, I guess you could say. And that's why I don't play Overwatch or many competitive games on the channel right now. I want to, don't get me wrong. I'm not playing it because I don't want to. I do, but have you ever wanted to do something but you're too scared to do it? That's me. I want to play Overwatch competitively again, and I want to play it again for you guys, but I'm scared to death to do so. I really don't want to let you guys down, and like I said, I want to, but I'm scared to. And that's the same case for CSGO. Like, I've deranked since the last video, okay, and the footage from season 3, episode 3, comes from when I was still at Silver 2. Okay, so you guys still get to see me at a decent rank. And just knowing, though, that, I derank since then, okay, sure, I don't play CSGO competitively that much anymore, regardless of feelings or whatever. But it still hurts to know that next CSGO episode, I'll definitely not be at. After episode 3 comes out, I will not be Silver 2 anymore. I'll be back down to Silver 1. And that just causes my over-perfectionist nature to kick in. Be like, next Overwatch video or competitive series, I want to make it so I can get to a higher rank than I ever have before. So I can impress people, make people be like, hey, this guy actually did a good job. If you catch my drift. Anyway, guys, thank you for letting me pour out my heart to you folks. This has been more of an emotional video than I normally make, and more than I would like to make. And guys, the only time I will ever make a video like this is when it's necessary, and I felt like tonight it was necessary. So I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking it, as that'll show me that, hey, maybe you guys would be interested in seeing competitive Overwatch again, as that and CSGO are definitely the 2 most successful series on the channel. And that most definitely means that you guys enjoy it. So, if that's the case, then I will most definitely bring it back. Just say the word, folks. If you are new, consider subscribing if you really want to. I'm not going to force you, of course, and I can't force you. And I'm not going to beg for subscribers either, so if you feel like the content I make is something that you'd enjoy, please consider subscribing. And I highly encourage you to watch the other videos on my channel, as they're much more upbeat and exciting, and more me being myself, my true self, my happy nature is showing in those videos. So I highly recommend you guys go check those out, because that's where you will see the true me. Here is the more sad me. Because, every once in a while you just gotta pour those bad emotions out, right? Anyway, guys, thank you again for taking the time out of your day to watch this. And as always, Max is the Beast is out.